us so that we have an opportunity? I'm assuming he gave it to you in writing. Why wasn't that shared with us so that we have an opportunity to respond to that in writing? Why? Hello?
You want to answer the first question?
I want to answer both.
The answer to the first question is, I'm going to let Mr. Bookout explain what the process was and how that happened.
I received a call from Mr. Cahill, Councilmember Cahill, asking me to put it on. And I asked him if he wanted it on a work session. He said no, that he wanted it on a regular meeting. And asked me what the process was to do that. I told him that two council members can put something on a regular meeting. Upon talking with Mr. Cahill, I spoke with Mr. Moffitt because I had concerns about placing it on the agenda and the appropriateness of doing that. I spoke to Mr. Moffitt to get a legal opinion on that because I was unsure of the legal implications of that. Upon getting his memo, had he provided me a legal opinion and the city clerk an opinion saying that it was perfectly appropriate to put on, it would be on the TV.
So you unilaterally make a decision to circumvent what a council person wants to put on your agenda? You make that call? And Marvin makes the call, and he doesn't consult with his client before that call is made? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding. I called and asked for a legal opinion, and had that legal opinion been that this is absolutely appropriate, it would be on.
And refresh me on the second question. You don't remember the second question?
Yeah. I remember all the questions that I asked. I get pretty silly answers to calls. Did you share that opinion with us?
No.
Why not?
It was a confidential memo. I wasn't.
Apparently it's not confidential because you talked about it tonight. Did you share it with us? He just gave the opinion, I'm assuming, didn't he? What's confidential about what he just said? So why wouldn't you share it with us ahead of time?
Again, I received confidential memo, okay? And anything that's sent me confidentiality remains until otherwise said so.
Well, when did you know, Mr. Perillo, when Mr. Moffitt was going to appear tonight and disclose this to the public? What?
Today?
Today. Okay. And you didn't think he was, so you called him, what, this afternoon?
I didn't talk to him, no.
Well, who called him this afternoon?
I called.
And so now you are incurring more legal fees on behalf of the city unilaterally in this case? I'm assuming he's charging you, right?
Absolutely.
And so you're incurring more legal fees in this case.
Did I feel like I needed a legal opinion on that? Absolutely. Am I incurring costs to do that? Absolutely.
Well, did you ask
Would I
the
do that
person?
again? Yes, I would.
Oh, of course you would. Of course, no doubt about it. It's not your money. But of course, but did you ask the person that wanted it put on the agenda whether or not that person wanted a legal opinion?
No.
Why not?
I did not.
Why wouldn't you do it?
Because I.
Well, can you give me a little bit? This is kind of the answers that I got there.
If I feel like I need a legal opinion.
Well, why didn't you consult with the person who wanted it put on?
I didn't need to consult with those people.
Hey, that's a fucking nonsense.
I mean,
Now, you got on a guy because he supposedly did things out of order. I'm speaking out of order, I know it. You want to throw me out, throw me out.
I just wanted to watch language.
All right, I said nonsense, and it is nonsense. This man requested something be put on there. He's a councilman. You didn't even give him the courtesy of talking to him. They asked him if he would remove it, his request. Forget about the legalities. Let's stay with evidence. All right? You're the one deciding what's going on here. That's bullcrap. You don't decide. The council decides what goes on here. That's the problem between you and Martin and a couple of council members. That's why we got all this nonsense. Thank you.
Anybody else want to yell at the screen for no reason?
Hopefully you get out of office. You know, you're complete disgrace to the city.
I'm still like, do you have an answer, Mike? Yeah, we'll start. So to answer your question, they have every right to put something on a meeting or a work session for discussion. And they, to the best of my knowledge, now have a process for doing it. Okay?
Yeah, I was, like I said, I received a copy of the attorney's decision or his opinion, and I requested that I run it by, through Kate, I run it by my attorney, because of the disclaimers they have about it. And she said, no problem, except it was confidential, with the council. So I did know about it the day after we submitted from Mrs. Knopf. I received the whole.
It's my understanding that I
And
sent the
nobody-
meeting out Friday afternoon,
Right.
and it was distributed Friday early evening to all council members.
And so any one of the council members were happy to share that information with us.
Well, I thought we couldn't.
Well,
That's my interpretation.
Yeah, we were not.
Leave it. Now.